Dudes and dudettes, give me a second. As per usual, no notification today. Alrighty. YouTube, you were doing so good for like 2 days. Granted, you were failing epically on the upload rate, and then the chat messages were showing up 2 minutes late. And now today, they're not sending out notifications. Good God. Alright, let's pop it up manually. Hopefully other people get notifications, and it's just me who got left out. But we shall never know. Looks like it's okay, and we're golden. What's up? You are indeed the first person here. That's cool. Welcome to the stream, man. I'm gonna get this started properly. Normally I smoke a bowl immediately, but today we're gonna be messing with some bigger engines, some bigger fuel tanks, hopefully if we can afford them. And maybe sending some big rockets to a hurtling rock out in space. But who knows? Let's resume save, resume modded new. You got a notification, just took a moment? Well, cool. I didn't. But welcome, Primordialism. Hopefully everyone's day has been alright. Tourism. Do we already have a bunch? Nope, we don't. So first, let's grab a bunch of people. First things first. I can't get rid of that one yet, so I just won't deal with it. No, I'm good. I don't want to put satellites in orbit, nor do I want to put stations up there. I'm good. I need more electrical parts. We'll deal with that later. Alright, these. 4, 7, 10. They're kind of jipping us. 12, 14. They're really jipping us. 16, 17, 22. That's a little bit better. 25, 29. Shit. 35. That's not great. But I'll take it. That's better than nothing. Let's go to the vehicle assembly building. You just got to Minmus on your newer playthrough. Made a couple of 100 science so far. Kind of proud of how well the ship did. Nice. That is something to be proud of. Hello, Jack. Let's open up the rocket. Where is it? The tour bus to hell, I think is what it was called. Yes, part 2? No. Ah, shit. What did we call this one? The bigger tour bus to hell? No. Wait, maybe? 136 parts. It's only 316 grand. Is this it? We really need to rename this. Is this 1.4? No, it is not. Alright, let's get rid of this. And name it the Smomobile. Because I believe somebody actually told me to do that in last stream or something like that. Oh, good. Let's add everyone here. Almost forgot. It's all good. Haven't played this for a day. Fill them up. Fill them up. Fill them up. Nope. Okay. It's on fire. Let's hope not. Launch. Launchpad is not. Oh, man. I forgot we had the firework ending last time. Hello, Buckwild. I'm glad I have been holding off then. I'll be able to smome with you. Let's repair. Go back into the vehicle assembly building. The moment it will. You'll notice we have 1,360 science, and we need 1,500 in order to get the next tier of rocket engines. So we really only need one flight. That's why I've been holding off on smoking, and wow, that was game-breaking for a second. I've been holding off on smoking until we can get this thing off the ground. Save and launch. See if it works. We don't have to worry about the coding or anything this time. We just have to let it run. Hopefully it works. Okay, so I've got a grinder full of lovely weed. I've got a freshly cracked open Dr. Pepper, which I'm going to take a swig of right now. Pardon the silence. Oh man, does that taste good. Alright, let's get this bowl loaded. Gives me something to do. How is everyone doing today? I kind of implied that question earlier, but I didn't ask it directly. Buck Wild, Jack, Primordialism, DWB. Man, I need to get you a better name. I'll call you Time Killer. No, I'm good. We need to figure out a name. Or you could just give me your name. I mean, hello, my name's Charles. I am the guy who runs the Stone Gamers channel. Nice to meet you. Let's get some weed in my bowl. If you could tell, I've smoked a couple bowls before this stream. It is okay. I had a relatively long day. I woke up early this morning, had way too much caffeine, had to do a lot of work, and didn't get to eat lunch until about 3 p.m. So that was fun. Grab my lighter. D-dub. Shit. Oh, DW. I get it. Let me go here. Pop this up. Switch to 0. Run tourism. Yeah, you better take off. Smom indeedy. And I don't even have to control this craft. That is the amazing stoner-proof rocketry that we have. Hello, Janessa. How are you? You want a cold beverage now, you bastard? Well, go grab one. Even if it's just a cold water, it's still just as refreshing. You are David? Well, I'll try to remember that the best I can, David. Welcome to the stream. Officially, I should say. I'm gonna smoke this bowl before I ramble on too much. Be right back. Oh, man. That's a tasty combo. I mixed my two types of weed that I got. I got cheese and white wine the last time I bought weed. I got a ½ ounce of both. And I decided to just put them in the mason jar together rather than separate them out because I don't really care. And it's made for a very interesting combo. Every time I go in there, I just grab random buds to grind up. And it always ends up being a different mixture of cheese to white wine every time. And this time it's interesting. It's like a really earthy taste rather than being punched in the face like the cheese does or the nice mellow taste like the white wine has. It's really interesting. You're good. It's Friday and you're home. You'll be smoking. Nice. It's always good to know life is getting better. I'll turn on the lights just for shits and giggles. Everyone wants their lights as they're trying to ascend into space. Grab here. We'll put the fuel down so that we can know when it's gonna approximately stage and all that nice jazz. I was gonna say shebang and jazz at the same time. That doesn't work, jazz. That's my new word. Get here. I'm coming up with so many fancy words today. D-Dub Time Killer David over there knows all of them. Alright, I'm gonna smoke, or not smoke another bowl. Take a swig of this soda, another swig of soda, because this bowl got me cottonmouthed as a bitch. Be right back. But yeah, my day was weird. I woke up early for some reason, but I was kind of rested, which is the first time that's happened in months. I hope my multivitamin's doing that, because I don't know why the hell I've been waking up so freaking tired. But after that, went and ran and grabbed coffee, because I had to immediately wake my happy ass up. Go and install a new chlorinator pump for the water systems in my neighborhood, because the chlorine pump timer had apparently gone bad. It was starting to massive pump this chlorine. Like, It smelled like fucking swimming pool water coming out the tap, and that's no bueno. So we immediately fixed that, and for the past 2 days we've been flushing out the systems and getting it to where everyone can have nice water. It was still within reasonable levels, because that's the amazing thing about the water regulations, is it can get up to 4.0 parts per million, and we weren't close to that yet, but it still smelled like chlorinated water. That's crazy. It means the state level, like you could be just at the state level and people wouldn't be able to drink the water because how chlorinated it is. Oh, hiccups. That's what I get for swigging Dr. Pepper twice in a row like that. But I got the new pump installed this morning. To continue that story, I almost forgot. Got the new pump installed this morning. Seems to be working okay. Though the timing may be a little off, we're going to have to see. Over the next 12 to 24 hours, I should say. We'll see, because the tap water will either get chlorinated properly or it'll start getting over-chlorinated. And if it gets over-chlorinated, I'm going to have to write a special little Arduino code to make this thing turn on and turn off at a 2-hour interval, because it is pumping possibly twice too fast. We need to set it at 5%, and it physically won't do that. The lowest level it'll allow is 10%. A lot of rambling aside, I had a fun morning learning about chlorination pumps. I got that thing installed, got back to my house finally around noon, started picking up my backyard, got ambushed by my neighbor, and he wanted me to rebuild his water pressure, or pressure washer, there we go, water pressure washer, good job. He wanted me to rebuild his pressure washer, and it is a very expensive Honda pressure washer that I have never touched before. Interesting to say the least. That took about an hour and a half to diagnose the problem. Still haven't fixed it yet, but I figured out what the problem is. Lo and behold, led me to like 3 hours, or at 3 p.m. finally was able to sit my ass down, eat some lunch, and that's about here. My day's been weird. It's been up and down all fucking day. You may have to poof for a bit. It's all good. See you later, Janessa. Is everyone happy with their flight so far? Probably not, considering we're not in space. We're almost out of fuel, though, so we'll detach here momentarily. Let's flip this around so we can watch it. I hope everyone else's day has been a lot less busy than mine. Or at least a lot less random. The busyness is fine, it's just jumping all over the place all day with random crap. $350, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we still have 2,000 fuel. I think it's like 334 is when it releases. Recap for new viewers. This rocket right now is 100% flying itself. I'm trying to get just a little bit more science from the 40 plus tourists we have on board, so that we're getting science every time we land, because we get a shit ton of money and half of it goes into making science. With all of that backstory explained, sorry you got me on a tangent. I'm very stoned right now too. Bam! We programmed this thing yesterday to completely fly itself. So now I just got stoned at the beginning of the stream, been rambling on about my day, and we're watching as some tourists make me some money. That's about the recap. I could expand a lot more on that story, but I don't really need to. Come on, you beautiful bastard. We're almost in space, so everyone will be happy with their suborbital flight. No, 3,000. I was about to start counting the 321, but that doesn't work that quick when it's 10 seconds per 1,000 meters. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Everyone has suborbital flight. Aren't they happy? And I just made a buttload of money. Keep on flying. It's already maxed out our throttle. It's trying to get the 1,500 meters per second Or it's not, good job, 1,500 meters per second. I don't even know where the hell that number came from. The 4.5 Gs. And then it'll slowly crank back on that throttle. This thing works astoundingly well. I say that, knock on wood, knock on glass, because we've only used it, I believe, once. It'd be cool if we could program it to land us in Africa or Australia every single time. It's such a weird thing, but we've landed on Australia a good 5 or 10 times, and landing on Africa would also be cool, especially if we could automate the process. Did you hear off the DLC? Oh yeah, the hear off. Hear of the DLC coming to KSP? Yeah, the $15 mod knockoff, pretty much. Oh, it's trying to maintain our apps. It's trying to make sure it doesn't go negative. We need to change that in the code, actually. We need to set that back to 0, because we don't need to constantly gain altitude. We just need to kind of stay stable. And right now it refuses to get lower than 10 meters per second of vertical speed. Going up and sideways. 1,500. Ooh, that throttle's coming down nicely. 15,000 fuel left. Will we get orbit? Will this thing perform the way it should? Didn't we want to add, like, light shows to this, too? I'm pretty sure somebody wanted me to add light shows. I think it was Tori. I think it was Tori and Primordialism wanted me to add special, like, lights that light up during each stage and different things. It'd be interesting, to say the least, but I'd have to invest in some new electronic components, because we haven't got a lot of the satellites, the accessories, which are in the satellites branch, and a lot of the things, for instance, the flashing lights, the... Oh, there's so many things. Like, it's hard to even compile how many fucking things we are missing in this game right now. We have so many branches of science that we haven't even touched. Keep on going. And I apologize, Buckwild. I didn't mean to shrug off the comment. Yes, I did know about the DLC. I don't know anything necessarily about it personally, because I haven't looked into it that much. I don't really care. Is it gonna do its thing? It is doing its thing. Holy crap! We have orbit, we have extra fuel, and okay, cool. It's all doing it. It's perfect. I don't even have to worry about this thing. It'll just fly itself. But I was told about the DLC from, or by Primordialism, and I was also informed of all the bullshit around it by Primordialism. Basically, they're screwing all the modders, but, I mean, I'll let him get into that if he wants to. Flip the happy butt around. I believe he'll kick on the engines a little bit over halfway. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa. Living on a prayer. Couldn't end it. There it goes. And now it's bringing our periaps down automatically. It's a really good program. I like how well this thing works. Not to, like, toot my own horn or anything. It's just, it's amazing that we programmed this yesterday and it works. You hope they add interior spaces / activities to ships? Oh, that'd be cool. Being able, yeah, because I know the, nope. There we go. I know the interior camera this way. Everyone happy? Tray tables in the upright position. The no smoking is on. Cool. Your snack lights are on. What? No one's gonna be serving snacks in this. I'm not paying flight attendants. Wow, the bulkhead sucks. You would not want this as... Wow. There's so many of them. Get me back to the cockpit. I want to look around the cockpit. Goodness gracious. Those are a lot of empty seats. Our speed is coming down. Oop. It seems like we have detached. We have indeed. Goodbye, buddy. Have fun. Our grid fins are now out. And I think this is the time that we start going physical time acceleration. Just waiting. Vertical speed is slowly climbing. Gotta love though it's how it's still using our monopropellant. You can, if I slow us down, you can actually see it. For some reason, physical acceleration does not like actual physics. The effects engine and all of that just kind of stops. Keep on going. Looks like we're up to about 200, 300 meters per second of vertical speed. That thing's getting pretty far away from us. The snowmobile debris. There's our HAL 9000 controlling this thing. I hope there's not a guy named Dave in the ship, because that's not going to be good. HAL really doesn't like Dave. If you don't know the reference, it's probably too big of a movie to... too long of a movie to recommend. Seems like it's doing everything okay. 2001, A Space Odyssey, or... Yes, for some reason I was going to say Space Oddity. David Bowie! Interesting, so it's burning. I didn't realize that I was already down to 80,000. Oops. It's slowing us down. I guess we don't need to see this anymore. All the tourists are happy, assuming they don't die. It's getting a little fiery, but that's okay. We're used to the fireballs. It's actually not as bad as it has been. One of the finest films made, in your honest opinion? It is a damn good movie. Unfortunately, it's stupid slow to get people with short attention spans to watch. Like, I watched it growing up with my dad, and then one time it was shown in my Earth Space Science class in high school, and I was just so happy. The moment it started, I knew what movie it was. I was so happy to rewatch it, and literally no one else in the class watched the movie. I would argue it's still worth watching. There are clearly problems with, like, how retro everything is, but it's, yeah, I would say the concept as a whole is still a good movie. We're almost out of fuel, and it releases that thing automatically. Whoa, shit, bang, ding, pow, we too low, holy shit. I mean, you shouldn't take advice on movies from me, because I watched On Golden Pond 2 days ago, and most people here will not know that movie. I assume. I was tempted to watch It's a Wonderful Life, but I feel like that's more of a Christmas movie. We're slowing on down. Our fireball is good. Everyone has roasty bums, but they don't seem to be concerned about it. I wonder if we can detach the heat shield with the program. That's the only thing that's not set up properly. Oh, and I bet the parachutes release under 650, right? Yep. Nice. This thing works remarkably well. Hope to God there isn't a hill. Well, there isn't. You're good. Let's time accelerate because we are way too far off the ground. I think it'd be a good idea. I'm sure we can't. Oops. I'm sure I can't do anything about it right now, but edit tourism. Nope, we're not within range. I kind of figured. Go on back down. Please, you lovely rocket. I could have called it the Water Humper 9000. Because it definitely has some problems with water humping if I take off the heat shield. 500, 400, good lord, it takes a while. It'd be a lot better if it popped the chutes at like 1800 meters or probably is, yeah, that'd be good. 1800 because that'd give you plenty of time to slow down. I think 500 is the lowest you can possibly open them. Alright. Sploosh. Recover. I do believe we can buy our bigger engines. Hell yeah. Now we're going to start designing potentially a lunar lander. If we have the stuff for it. Next. We have 1500 science. Alright. This is what I was talking about. Like, we have not even gotten close to unlocking everything. Over here. Oh, man. But it's fine. I don't really want to use nuclear propulsion yet. Can I buy? Yes. This is the big rocketry. That's what we need. Let me buy that. $2 million and 1500 science. Lunar sats first? Well, I was just gonna send a pilot. And then deal with lunar sats afterwards. Call me a crazy person. Like, a lunar lander potentially to bring them back too. Because I don't think I'm gonna put a moon base down yet. Just because we don't have sats yet. Unless I build a rocket like you did and send 100 satellites up into orbit. Let's see. We could get more, but I don't know if it's necessary. Let's just start building the rocket and see if we can fine-tune the rocket to mission later. Doom, 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 doom. You say so, Smom? Well, I am kind of already too baked, but fuck it. Time to smoke again. Just waiting. There we go. Time to smoke. Be right back. Alright. So how the hell are we going to do this? We could go with our old school looks. Oh, we're going to have deceleration engines. We're going to... Oh, shit. Alright. Well, it's a good thing we have colossal rocket engines now. Oh, we all's moment? Indeed. I definitely smoked. Goodness gracious, and it was a good one, but it felt like I got punched in the chest. Let me take a swig of soda, hold on. A little bit better. How do I want to do this? We could always go with Colossal, and that's what I normally do, if I'm being honest. Like, we could easily take a 25-ton lander, which is an insane lander, have it like 90% fuel, get it to land and come back, I bet. It's just a measure of how the hell am I going to do that. How many people can this support? 1. Well, we probably need more than 1, so I'm going to put you on there too. Well, if I'm going to do that, let's make it where the lander is not the control vehicle. There we go. My pilot. My scientist, hopefully. Do I have a science thing? I don't even think I have... Yeah. I can put a scientist in there, but I don't have a science bay for him. That's when it's a good hit, when it feels like you got punched in the chest. Indeed. We have new science things we could use. Let's see here. Interstellar tank. I'm wondering how I want to do this. I know the general idea, but I'm just not certain on it yet. Let me turn it into a cone. Take away that texture. The top, let's make about... Sure, 1.5. Make the bottom closer to... 3.75 is a massive engine. 3 meters. Let's make the length a little bit longer. Wonder how this will work. It looks dumb so far, just bear with me. I want to deal with most of our weight on the bottom and have a conical shape so that I'm not worried about re-entry. Let me put a battery on here because that's going to be necessary. .25, and I can't scale. Oh, I can manually scale it bigger. There we go. Like so. Let's get some panels on here. Make sure this thing doesn't run out of power, because that is kind of important when it comes to one of these. We'll actually only do 3 of them. I'll do with the long ones. Even though it'll produce less power, it's fine. Like so. That's not even close. A little bit better, a little bit better. Okay. This is gonna be weird, just bear with me. We're gonna need parachutes on it, assuming this thing can get back. That's a pretty big assumption, but hey, I'm gonna be hopeful. Let's say 2 of them. We'll have drogue chutes on here as well. Okay. Just thinking, just give me a moment. This is gonna look stupid as hell as I slowly work through this. Get some science on here. Just start attaching a bunch of this random crap that we may or may not want. Oh, we need an actual science vessel too. That's gonna, oh crap, our size just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Grab 2 of these, I guess. Is there anything on this side? Nope, there's a flag, but I can cover the communist Kerbal. Here you go. That sounded bad. It just looks like. Let me point at the flag. He clearly looks like, yeah. Alright, pressure. Do we have anything else that I need on here? The Science Junior would be nice, but where the hell would we put it? That's too small of an area. I'd have to put it in between these two. They'll never be able to talk to each other. 6 feet apart, hurtling through space, and they can only hear each other through a little walkie-talkie. I mean, I guess it'll work. This we might want to bring the length down on and turn it into a solid object here. This is a solid object. Good job. Cylinder. I don't know where a solid they're all solid objects. Good job. I'm working in antimatter suddenly. Go 1. Is it 3.75? No. 3 meters exactly. Interesting. I think that's okay. Landing legs. Hopefully we have some. How heavy is this thing? 2.9 tons. Hell yeah. We can get a 29-ton vehicle into orbit. I'm pretty sure we can get this to the moon so far. Alright. I'm hoping we can get it to the moon so far, assuming we have these giant engines now. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna be manually flying this thing. This is not gonna be good. We need some form of small engine on this, but not too small, and we want a lot of reignitions. Ignitions 4. Which one's the one that has 24 ignitions? That one. Quad penguin. Holy but Jesus. $7 meters. Alright, let's grab the single penguin, if I can find it. There it is, 24 reignitions. It's still too big. Alright, well we're gonna just do a nice little bit of wha-bam and wha-bam. That looks absurd. Alright, so maybe not. That has 24 ignitions, which is perfect, but we don't need that much. Let's go for something that has a lot of ignitions. The Poodle. 24, how big is it? That seems a lot more reasonable. Let's go diameter back down to 3. Bring this back down to 3. And we could actually make that engine bigger, but it's fine. What does the Poodle run off of? I assume that. Aerosine and nitrous oxide? NTO? I don't know what NTO is, I assume. Weird. Does it tell me on the actual engine? I'm curious now. NTO, no, it just says NTO. Can somebody let me know what NTO is? Is it just like a crazy big term that they don't want to put in the game, which would make sense, or is it like nitrous oxide or something? I guess nitrous oxide would be NO, right? NTO. That must be something like the ethylanthalquinone and stuff like that, because I've seen those for hydrogen peroxide conversions. Oh my god, Drift King is out there again. It must be something like a big old abbreviation. Do we have everything we need? We have parachutes. Ah, you know what? If we're coming down, we might want to get rid of some stuff. Hypergolics? What? Hypergolics? How is that an NTO? I'm so confused. Let's grab some form of heat shield, maybe. I wonder if I can cross-feed through these. I don't think I can. Shit. So if I wanted a heat shield, I'd have to have it down there. And I think the inflatable heat shield is, like, stupid big. I can't believe we have a nuclear fusion or a fission reactor already. 5,000 electric... Wow. Alright, I don't need to worry about that. I'm not having things that are that powerful yet. Landing legs of some form. We could always use those. They are really freaking good. Wonder if we could land this whole thing. You're gonna have to make it bigger. Interesting. How much does this weigh now? 44 tons. So that's not gonna happen. Let's take these landing gear off. Let's take this and bring it back down. How much does it weigh now? 29 tons. Okay, so that's about into normal again. Hello, Sam! Nitrogen tetraoxide. Thank you! So it is a nitrogen oxide, it's just a nitrogen tetraoxide. Interesting. Oh, thank you, Primordialism. Wow. Wow, that got me. For some reason, my brain switched the two because of the wrench. It's all good. But that's cool. I wasn't too far off. It was nitrogen oxide. I just, for some reason, I thought the NTO would mean there would be something extra in there, and not tetra. Normally, I'd expect that just to be abbreviated in something. You don't feel like naming the full names took me a moment to remember that? It's all good. Landing legs. I was reading chat so much I wasn't paying attention. Shepherd legs small. What is the shepherd legs? Oh. I'm tempted, but I don't think we could make them work. Because the weight is already a little bit too high at this point. Fuck it. We're gonna try. Just because they look cool. And it's in honor of Colonel Shepard. SG-1 reference. Okay. Or wait, no. Shepard... Is Shepard... No, he's in Atlantis. He would... Technically, it starts in SG-1 on the first episode. But yeah, it's Atlantis. Make sure those are retracted. How much does this thing weigh? 38 tons. God damn. Oh, and I'm gonna have to make that bigger. I have to make it match. If I don't, that's gonna be a problem. Alright, so 3 meters. There we go. Decoupler for the win. Pop it out. Once again, it has to do that custom 3 meters thing that it doesn't seem to like very much. There we go. This is gonna get a little strange. How do we want to do this? Probably want to have a massive center stage so that we don't ignite until we get further out, or we need to start using cross. I think we'll use crossfeed. Try it with 3 instead of 4. We could. I'm not certain why you want me to, but we could. Let me start extended. I mean, that should work. I'm just worried about hitting a hill, which is always a problem on the moon. There we go. Come on down here, grab some more fuel tanks. This is where it's gonna get weird. Is should I extend? Yeah. Before we have a problem later, let me just... I'm talking to myself a lot. It's okay, I'll explain. Go up to the 3 meters. Turn this into a cone. Top 3 meters. It's going to take forever to do it at that size. Alright, now the bottom. We need to have 3.75. And I guess we could lengthen it up a little bit. Doesn't really matter that much. Please connect. Thank you very much. Now it looks like a portal gun. That's what I thought you were trying to go for. You miss SG-1 at Atlantis? Me too! I love those shows. Let's go to 3.75 again. Change that texture. Make it a lot bigger. We're going absurd with it. If we're gonna try to go to the moon, we're gonna go absurd with it. But that's perfectly fine. Right? It might cost us $1 million to get this thing off the ground, but who fucking cares? Let me alt that one more time. At a certain point, it's gonna get too wobbly, so I think that's about it on height. Like, that'll be max total. I'm not gonna make then that's our first stage. No. Or whatever. I'm not gonna do that. Let's go for some form of big ass engine. We only have 3.75, so I guess that is it big enough? Yeah, I don't like that one. If I'm being honest. 24, that's always nice, but it doesn't give us nearly enough thrust. For a tight is 2,000. Scale it up, 3.75. That is massive, beastly, colossal. Just wait, it gets better. Let me get one of these. We're gonna have to use separatrons again. Put it about right there. Is that about halfway? Eh, it's close enough. All good. Now let's take some big ass fuel tanks. This thing may cost us an arm and a leg, but it's fine. I want to have some fun today. Go a little higher. Diameter of 5 meters. I think 5 meters would work. What is... Yeah, I can't go bigger, so we'll go for 5 meters and then... like so. Procedural fuel tanks are gonna weigh a lot less than everything else, I assume, so we'll just keep going with them. I'm gonna have to add fuel to all this shit. That's fine. Okay, one more. Now, what are the engines we're gonna use on this? If they're 5 meters, we might be forced to use space-Y fuel tanks because this... how big does that... Oh, that's perfect. Okay, well, so let's take rid of that. And this is the rotite engine, indeed. And this is multi... It is indeedy. Holy fucking shit. Let's go up here. Let me take one of these, turn it into a cone, and then do something like... Oh, I have to go smooth cone. There we go. Top of 0, bottom of 5. Works for me. 7, 8. I think 6 works better. Sweet. Now fill it with fuel because my god is it gonna need it. This is just gonna be a very slow descent down the thing, trying to make sure I don't miss any fuel tanks. All good. Liquid methane. Scroll down even more. Liquid methane. Liquid methane. You can fill the fuel tank that it comes with the wrong type of fuel. How funny is that? Can I go for plain white to match everything else, or... No, we'll just have the... Okay, that's fine. All good. This is a little redonkulous, but that's okay. Now, if I take this and stretch it here... Nope, it doesn't go the way I want it to. Okay, that's fine. I won't deal with it. Stop it. Go away. Grab you. Get rid of you. Oh, we should fill this with methane too before I forget, and I cover it up where I can't do it in a moment. Either this thing's gonna get off the ground or be a very, very large explosion. Maybe both. There we go. Now. Good enough for me. Oh, wait, hold on. Control Z. Control Y? Okay, cool. Let's not have that happen. Let me put that back to 1. There we go. That scared the crap out of me for a second there, but it's okay. We need to get some Separatrons on this thing. Oh, man, was that not what I wanted to see? You, sir. You are the winner. Wiener, wiener, chicken dinner. Right there. That was something I heard growing up, and now it's like a PUBG reference. Let me flip it around again. Damn it. There it is. Other side. Something like so. And this is why I'm doing this right now rather than in a moment. There we go. Next. Grab 4 of these. Are you okay? Do you hate me? No? You seem... Okay. Good. Damn it, forgot to enable crossfeed, but I don't think it's that big a deal. I'll just do it. Enable crossfeed, and since it's one part, it's not that big of a deal, right? Indeed. Sweet. Now, they all have crossfeed. Let's go structural. Let's start strutting the ever-loving shit out of this stuff. I'll try with only a couple struts at first, and if it has a crazy wiggle wobble problem, then we'll end up going with some more. But I mean, hey, a wiggle is probably going to be the least of my concerns on this thing because it is fucking ginormous. Okay. Everything seems all right. It is all full of fuel. Just doing a double check. Yep. It's all full of fuel. This is gonna be interesting. So let's get it set up. The staging. Check your staging. We want those 4 to go off first. We also want that one to go off with them. Let's then have our decouple, which that's the only radial decouplers we have. We also want all of these little boosters in there. Just like so. Why are there only 3 groups? Am I missing some boosters somewhere? Some boosters? I know. 1, 2, 1. I am on that side. Okay, I thought so. I should have another 4 on there. Let me grab you. Come on. I can't tell which way it's pointed. pretty... Hold on. Yeah, the nozzles are pointing inwards. Good lord, they're tiny. Like so, and then let's take those, put them in the decoupler as well. That is all set up, theoretically. Just a few struts, indeed, just a few. Alright, well, the chances of this thing getting to orbit, or, yeah, getting to orbit, pretty high. Getting to the moon, not so high. Let me get some hydrazine on here as well. I can't physically go high. Okay, let's bring it down to my level then. How would I want to have RCS control on here? If I take 4 of these... Oh, that's gonna be a problem with the damn shit. Put that there, I guess. Where's the decoupler? I have no heat shield. I guess I am very confident in coming back down. That's not a good idea. How? Interesting. Okay. I mean, I know I'm gonna have a lot of fuel, but I'm not gonna have that much fuel. Interesting. Let's grab this. See if I can put you up here somewhere. That gives me at least some form of box control. Now I also need hydrazine in here. Where would I want to put that heat shield? Because it's not going to be butt heavy like I want it to. Huh. Maybe what I could do... I don't know if this is... Let me take these off for a moment. You're going to think I'm crazy, but it's for a reason. If I remove these tanks, was it good? You see how it doesn't have a fuel suggestion because there's no form of thruster on it? If I attach that here, it's going to give me all sorts of fuel suggestions. Hydrazine, liquid methane, and aerozine. My idea is... Let me put a decoupler on here. Really any form, but I'll use procedural. Like so. 3 meters, I believe, is the size of this thing. Sweet. Let's take that and a heat shield. I should have the heat shield first. Good job on my thought process there. At least I have it built. I have procedural heat shields. That's fucking legit. That works for me. Works for me. And can I fill this with hydrazine? I can. So it will cross-feed through the heat shield and everything else. That's what I was hoping. Worst case scenario, we're only going to have control by our nose, which is going to suck. But hey, it'll give us where we can point in the right direction. Bodie McBoatface. Sure. Bodie McMoonface. Because it's gonna try to go for the moon. Let's see here. What next? We've got hydrazine, we've got fuel, we've got hopefully the ability to land. Well, here we go. Let me grab the joystick. Let me smoke a bowl because it's been a little too long. And let's try this again. Rockety McRocketface. Oh, man. I love how Sam and Weekend have just filled my entire chat. All good, though. At least chat's moving today. That's a lot better than the past few streams. Time to smoke. Be right back. Alright. You named your Minmus rocket Maximus? Nice. Well, let's see what this thing can do. Let's put some people in it. And Jebediah, absolutely. And Bob, jump on in, bro. Save. And see where the hell they end up. Will this get to the moon? Probably not. That, I'm guessing, probably not. On my first attempt, that's going to be the logical no. That one's definitely going to be the one that I want to have first. This one after. I'm checking my staging. The most important thing you can do. Parachute and parachute. Sweet. We're good. Save and launch, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't blow up the launch pad. If it does, well, you may have to toss something down. Doom, doom, doo 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 doom. Smome indeed, Buckwild, smome indeed. I keep looking back at the print. It's almost to the same level that it was when it failed. And I am very excited to see what it's going to look like soon. In about 6 hours or so, it should be past what it was when I had to cancel the last print. So we'll see if there's any problems. Hello, Fimtonde! Welcome to the stream. Where it seems like Kerbal is possibly lagging out again. Please don't blow up, please don't blow up, please don't blow up. I tried epically. Oh my god, do we have the G-force? Well, at least it didn't blow up. We didn't kill him. A little bit of an interesting start, but hey. I recovered it. Let's try to get this gravity turn underway here in just a moment. Goodness gracious. Oh well. 200 meters per second. Probably want to know about when this fuel's gonna run out, so I'll pin that there. 6,000 meters. I have to manually control throttle and everything else. And start our lovely gravity turn. Bouncy indeed. The Kraken just destroyed our launch pad, but that's okay. It's only $90,000 to fix it. And we can always put launch clamps on this later. Sorry, I'm distracted by our speed and trying to get our angle right and everything else. I'm not angling over fast enough. We have a lot of vertical speed. And I'm wasting fuel because I'm fighting too much. Well, we're definitely in space already. Trying to correct it. It's if we don't make it by just a few hundred meters per second, it's because my gravity turn sucks. I'm terrible at doing this. That's why I love programming it, because the program is so amazing at it. Alright. I assume we're in space, right? Indeed, we just made it to space. Let's start trying to angle this thing all the way out. Hopefully the separatrons and everything actually work the way I want them to. Sweet, we're definitely in space. I need, oh, stop it. I cranked down on the throttle and it jerked us around. There we go. Until we're in space, I want to conserve our fuel. Hey, what's up, Tristan? Hear that KSP 1.4 is coming out? It already came out, I believe. And it kind of sucks. Though the new paid DLC is going to come out soon, if that's what you're talking about. Am I going to be up tonight? Possibly. Primordialism, what's up? You want to chillax or something? Oh, bring my throttle down. We're almost in space, but I want to maintain under 2 Gs so we have extra fuel. Really, if you have a lot of extra fuel and thrust, you can go straight up and straight sideways, so eventually you'll get in orbit. But you want to be as efficient as possible. I suck at being efficient, so I have no room to teach here. We still have 3,000 fuel. Our speed's doing pretty damn good. Now let's see if we can actually get to orbit easily. We might need to throw some solid rocket boosters on this thing. It already looks crazy. But to be honest, I'm gonna brute force this today. We're gonna have fun and make this an absurd rocket. We might have another square rocket on our hands. Alright, out. Detach. Hopefully those separatrons work. Hell yeah, they do. Let's get that throttle cranked all the way up. Get this thing flying. We're doing pretty good so far. Just keep on burning. Oop, vertical speed is now under 100 meters per second. I have to watch both our vertical speed, our G-force, and our fuel. That both. Good job. That's me being stoned. I can't focus on all these things at once and talk to you all. Alright, need to angle on up a bit. We're not pulling enough G-force to do the 15 degrees thing. Shit. There we go. What's up, Toby? We keep gaining vertical speed so I can angle out even more. I angled out a little bit too much there. But it's good. Our thrust to weight keeps getting better and better. So I'll just hold it. Oh, we're barely descending. I'll just hold this angle. We're fighting gravity. Oh, now we're going a little over. The rocket seems long indeed. Is that an innuendo? Keep on going down. About 1,100 more meters per second and we're in orbit. Whoop. I'm gonna have to bring that back up now. Come on, don't lose that much speed. Sweet. We're still not up to 4 Gs of acceleration. And we good? Now we're good. Sweet. Now, I believe the Retite has 4 ignitions. It does indeedy. Nice! Alright. Retrograde. Wish I would have put the parachutes, good job. The solar panels on a action group. Can't even talk right now. That's okay. I'm happy we got to orbit. And we have plenty of extra fuel. Alright. How bad of an orbit is it? Where's my periapse? Oh, it's at 170, and wow, it's actually not bad at all. Sweet. And the moon is not where I was expecting it to be. I am an idiot. Real life is way different than Kerbal. Okay, well, let's see here. What would be the best bet? This is going to obviously be my target. I'm just going to have to start fidangling with it. We're in orbit, so I don't have to worry, and we're generating power. Only problem is I could potentially burn off all my fuel. Alright, let's get this extended out. Ascending node, descending node. I'd like to see those so that I can start angling it down or up, depending on which helps. Okay. Can I see you? That's incorrect. Really, I just need to be close enough to be pulled in. Oh, that's gonna be too far away, though. I assume. Let's push it on out there. Oh yeah, it's gonna be too far away. And it's not even gonna get me an encounter. Oh, this is gonna be such a bitch. Like, I am I am in the worst angle possible for this. I did not realize. It's fine. We can always do multiple extensions out, adjust our orbit, etc., etc. It's just been so long since I've done that. I'm gonna be a fucking idiot. And I don't have enough fuel to do this in a way that makes me look like I know what I'm doing. Alright, so let's get this right there, maybe. I'm gonna have to extend out and then try to match them on a different orbit, because this may not work the way I want it to. How much is this maneuver so far? 4,000 meters per second. Damn! Alright, well, let's see if I can at least get the angle correct. Oh, look at that speed. Holy shit. So no, we're gonna have to do it further out. I'm gonna have to do an extension orbit, and then I'm gonna have to, or extend my orbit, and then I'm gonna have to turn it. Oh, fun. Alright, let's get rid of this. First things first, I probably want to extend it from here. And then turn it a little bit, if I can. You think it's a badge of honor to run out of fuel and monopropellant and successfully use a jetpack to slow enough for re-entry? That is. That indeed is. Come on. Oh, damn it. You bastard. Extend out, please. Good lord. How much just to match the line? Out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity, how far do we have to get to match, like, how much fuel do we have to get to match? Oh, hey, what? Closest approach. Wow, we already have one? Oh, it's from over there, though. I was like, wait, what? How? I was so confused. Alright, so the altitude for the moon is, from us, is 365 million. 365. Okay, so we need about 3,000 meters per second of delta V to get launched in. Getting back, I assume, is going to be a lot easier, just like in normal Kerbal. This is the first time I've ever attempted to go to the moon in RSS. Be gentle with those nodes. That's what I figured, is we're going to have to do a couple of different maneuvers rather than like I used to brute force with a single node in vanilla. So let's... Oh my god, stop it. Exit out of that. I still think this would be our best bet. Let's take from here and just extend it out. Let's extend it out by about 500 meters per second. Which should get us pretty far. Yeah. Remember, we don't have that much, or that many reignitions, so I'm gonna have to do either the maneuvers with monopropellant, or I have 3 maneuvers left with this tank. Why can I not do this? There we go. Up to 500, please. Good enough for me. What is the altitude? Not even close to being anywhere. I might want to try going to 1,000 then. Because we need to get it pretty damn far out there. Fuck it, 1,500. If we can even do that with the fuel we have. How far is that? That's good enough. Now, once we get out there, I'm gonna get to, like, here, I think, somewhere along this side of the line, I believe. And I'll kick this back part of the line, this side, up towards the moon. And we'll see if we can start getting that angle down. You can do multiple nodes at... Oh my god, I didn't realize that. I'm an idiot. If I add a maneuver here... I'm curious now. Because my thought was then to bring this up and out. That's... Okay, cool. So it does work if I bring it out this to the down portion. That's nice. Bring that down as close as I can. I don't know how... Yeah, but that's my idea. Okay, cool. So that's what I'm going to try to do. And just in case I fuck it up, F5. Okay, I'm glad that didn't, like, break something. So I have 1 maneuver node, and it's 54 minutes until I get there. My pilot is not intelligent enough to be able to get me to my maneuver node, so I have to manually do that. How much hydrazine do we have? We have 20,000 hydrazine. Alright, well, we can monopropellant our way back from the moon if we have to. Oh my god, just turn your concaves up for an upwards of 6+ distinction lines in the setting... Break my brain. I'm good. I'm good for the moment. I think I'll figure it out, man. 2 stone for complex sentences. Slowly but surely. Oh, I guess technically it's gonna move. Like if I start to time accelerate, it's gonna move around, right? Indeedy. 52 minutes, 51. Oh, hey, but we're drifting in the right direction. Almost. I don't want to accelerate too fast because I tend to have a problem with that. I know there's the warp here function and all that. Yeah, I'm an idiot. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slow down. Should have started burning a long time ago. You may think this is just me being funny by using monopropellant, but I'm actually trying to settle our fuel because it's red right now. I'm gonna miss our maneuver node by a little bit. There we go. Let's kick that throttle up. Now, until I can get this thing actually pinpointed, I don't know. I didn't realize it was pure retrograde. I'm an idiot. I could have just set that. And on we go. Oh, we're plus 50. I was wondering why it was counting up. I'm an idiot. I was treating it like an apoapse. You'll be right back. Go and grab something to eat. Go for it, man. We still have lots and lots of fuel. I guess I should try to max it out because we want to get this maneuver node relatively close. Come on, come on, come on. And, oh, we're not even on our maneuver node anymore, but it's fine. I'm just trying to retrograde our happy ass out there. Close enough, cut the engines. We'll get rid of this one. We still have 2,000 fuel, which makes me kind of happy. You know, just stay prograde for the moment. You have so much hydrocene, I don't need to worry about you wasting it. Alright, out here, near our apoapse, we want to get our ascending and descending nodes roughly to the exact same number, aka 0. Let's see here. It would be great if we get him 0, but I think we only need like within 2 or 3 degrees. Let's see here. Watching this maneuver node. Holy crap, is it going to take a lot of fuel to do that? Is there a way to easily turn it elsewhere? No. Holy fuck. And it is what we need, is it to be on that side. It's at the apoapse is the best time to burn that. But look at how much fuel it's going to take. Just out of curiosity, this is absurd. I'd never do this. But out of curiosity, I guess it is extending our line. God damn. 3.2 degrees. That's nearly 5,000 meters per second. Holy fuck. Alright, well we're clearly at a wrong angle. I'm tempted just to try it. I mean, there's no way we can do it. How much fuel do we have? 13,000? Yeah, there's no way in hell. What the fuck? Okay. So, 30 degrees. Yeah, that puts it way off kilter, and so does that. Maybe I can try radial in, radial out. I'll try other things to get that to be correct. But 5,000 seems a little insane. I mean, I know we're changing it by almost 90 degrees, but damn. I say almost 90 degrees. We're changing it by 56 degrees specifically. Shit. Radial in, radial out, I assume isn't gonna change it. That just brings in and out the circle. Like, I understand how those work, and that's not gonna do anything. We literally just need to do this, and it takes so much. Maybe we'll do like half of it in one burn and then try to do it again in another, but like then move out to our apoapse and do it again. Shit. That's insane. Alright, well, we'll just fuck it. I'm gonna see how far we get. We're definitely not gonna get there, but I'll see how far we get. It's an hour and 42 minutes until we hit our target, so let's get it to zoom through space a little bit more. See you later, Earth. Oh wow, that's kind of cool looking. We finally get to see deep space, cough cough. Wonder if we get extra science for this. No, I see nothing blinking green. Alright. 20 seconds or so, and I'll claim we're here. Try to get this thing into the position. This is where it'd be great if I could start figuring out nuclear reactors and stuff. To be able to be like, alright, cool, we need 5,000 meters per second. It's gonna take fucking forever, but I have a reactor that won't stop working for 100 years. Though I don't think I can necessarily do that in this game. That's where my ignorance shows, because I've never done it. I would love to find out a way. I think you could start generating power and sending them through the laser stuff. That might be a way to make the electrical engines efficient for that type of distance, but I'm not certain. I've never used the electrical engines. Took us about a full year to get here. Or a full year. A full minute to get here. Stop it! Come on. 2:32 minutes. I guess we should start burning about a minute and a half, so we're already kind of low, but that's fine. Fuel's already settled. Let's hope this gets us close to that. Of course it's not going to. That'd be absurd. Burn, baby, burn. Look at how fast we're going through our fuel. I'm just curious to see exactly how far we can get, and then I'm gonna see if we can possibly bring this thing back to Earth. Maybe we'll get some science, or at least I'll have a nice adventure. I'm about to be out of fuel. Ah, lovely Dr. Pepper. 2,300 meters per second. Going down very slowly. The amount of fuel and everything, granted, we do have a lot of weight here, but the amount of fuel it's taken is redonkulous. Hello, space junk. Nice. That plume is not working correctly, but I'll take it. Holy crap. I like the engine. And the plume would be cool if it was coming from the right place. Feel like it's on fire. We missed our node again, but it doesn't quite matter. There's no way we're gonna have enough fuel to do this anyways. Do we have any science at all? Nothing. Literally nothing. Weird. I figured being in deep space, they'd be like all excited about it and stuff, but nope. Slowly but surely, bringing the speed up. A hot gray potato, indeed. I mean, if we had a stupid amount of fuel, we could have forced this to work, but I just feel like we could always revert it and put some massive solid rocket boosters on it like I was talking about. That's just, I feel like I should learn to finesse it a little bit better than just brute forcing my way through a wall. Indeed, Tristan. The way I downgraded mine is I went into the Steam settings, and you can set the, like your beta version, and then you set it back in time. If you want your actual version to be downgraded, and that's what I did to mine, because I didn't really want multiple versions of the game. We're a little under, or a little over halfway through, nope. A little under halfway through our fuel. I was starting that correctly. My brain just didn't correctly logic it out. And we've gotten pretty far through our maneuver, but I don't think there's any way in hell that we're going to be able to... Yeah, let's stop. No way in hell, but this is probably the deepest in space that I've ever gone. 11 million meters. Unknown object. Man. It's actually pretty damn close. What an epic fail. Alright, so here's my idea. If we wait till we get to our apps. Sweet. We flip this to retrograde. Wow, look at our control now. Oh, that's absurd. That's an absurd amount of time right there. It's not worth it. If I was playing on my own, I would probably do it, but it's not worth it. Okay, so let's kick on the engine. Full blast, I guess? Sure, full blast. You think you got it? Thanks. No problem. If I was the one to help you. I assume Primordialism did. 800. I'm gonna see how fucking much of a fireball this is gonna be. Alright. Is this a good idea? Hell no! But it's fine. We have 5,000 fuel. I want to see what happens. Jebediah Bob, you guys are going to have some amazing space adventures. Possibly death adventures. So there's no science that I can get off of this, even being 11 million meters in space. Nope, none at all. Weird. Alright. Well, let's see what happens. Time warp their happy ass a little bit closer. 9 million, 8 million, 7 million. Look at that speed going through the roof. Holy bejesus. I think we're going a little fast. Shit. Now, where are we? We are just above Australia. Looks like in the bottom of the Ring of Fire. I can't quite tell. Well, that's where, of course, it would be, but I'm an idiot. The land masses I'm ignorant to. Geography was not my strong suit, as you can tell. That speed is still going up. Hey, what's up, Tori? Welcome to probably the most explosive re-entry I've ever had. Retract. Retract. I'm getting some testing done right now. No, I started the stream at normal time. I start at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time every day. Well, I've been late. It's about 30 minutes late for the past week because I keep doing things. We're almost to the space line. I think I'll start burning at the space line. My God, look at that speed. This is gonna be insane. If we survive, I'm gonna smoke a bowl. Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna smoke a bowl no matter what. It's time to blaze as much as this rocket is about to. I love the texture pack, though, of RSS. It's so good. I wish it was a little bit higher detail whenever you got closer to the ground, but it's still so good. Alright, well, let's kick this engine on. Oh, sorry for the mic bump. I have to settle my fuel. There we go. Just keep on burning, keep on burning. You know what, I'll just max it out. You guys do you, and I'm gonna do me by smoking a bowl. Tori, if you would like to smoke with us, please do so. As a welcome to the stream. A proper welcome, I should say. There we go, loading on up. Let's do this. We're gonna come in going way too fast. Time to smoke. Hello, John and Smome. I guess we could have been using our hydrazine. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We might end up doing a couple of, where is my... I just had a dumb idea. Okay, our heat shield's up here. I just had a very dumb idea for a second. I was about to start laughing my ass off. I thought our decoupler was in between our lander can and that thing. And I was about to go into hysterics. Well, go into hysterical laughter. That's much different context there. Into hysterics. Oh my God! Alrighty. 7,000 and fuel is out. Goodbye, you lovely bastard. I'm trying to get away from you as fast as I can. I wish there was a button I could push. I am still definitely in orbit. Holy crapper. That was fun. I love how that happened. At least we didn't die. We're still decelerating. It's gonna be a long ass time until we get this thing fully decelerated, though. I'm glad we have like 19,000 hydrazine. Bump, bump, indeed. I pushed all the buttons to try to get us to move, but it wouldn't let us. We're still descending. So theoretically, we'll start getting some slowdown effect from our drag here. And all of our weight's at the bottom, so we should be perfectly fine. Wow, look how much heat shield we have. Holy bejesus. Yeah, all our weight is definitely in the bottom. And we are now officially rising again, which is good and bad. We need to get that speed down. How high is our app? Holy bejesus, our apoapse is still way too high. Even with me bringing it down with monopropellant, that's nothing. Okay. So let's start doing a lovely little physical acceleration. I want to know, Bodie McMoonface, good lord, the name. I'm gonna wait until it's out of the atmosphere again. How bad is the... Well, it's not too bad. I was wondering how bad our periaps was dropping as we get dragged through the atmosphere. We're basically doing an aero brake. Air brake, aero brake, whatever. Okay. Only about 35,000 more meters. That's completely incorrect. 45,000 more meters, and we'll be able to do a little bit more of a time acceleration. I don't want to do any more monopropellant burning, or releasing, whatever, because it will bring our periaps down, and we'll start dragging through the atmosphere too much. I think we're going to decelerate pretty well this time. Go figure, from 11 million meters down to 80,000 meters, and we're doing okay. Is this a tourist rocket or another one? This is another one. I'm just messing around. It would be insane if we tried to get the tourist rocket to space. Oh, God. The tourist moon bus. Imagine how redonkulous that would be. Alright, let's try to get all the way out to our... Actually, let's just go all the way around. Come on back down into the atmosphere. This is where I'll bring it down manually a little bit. All good. Now, how bad did that affect it? Is it like 70,000? Oh, no. I could keep burning. Good. I want to bring this down to like 75 if I can, but we're going to hit it too fast for that. I didn't realize our speed is still close to 8,000 meters per second. That's crazy. Oh, over 8,000 meters per second. That's crazy. We need to get that a lot lower. Now you just made me really want to make a tourist rocket that somehow gets to the moon, Tori. Or I want to make a battleship that can get into space. One or the other, because we do have the ships mod and I've never used it, so it'd be freaking amazing if we could build a battleship, fill it with fuel, and somehow get the damn thing off the ground. Alright. So we're already decelerating at pretty much our maximum rate here. Unfortunately, I don't think it's enough. We'd have to do this like 3 or 4 more times, wouldn't we? Indeed. Like, even with monopropellant right now, it doesn't do crap. A couple of thousand per second at full time acceleration, that's nothing. Alright, so let's fully do this. Delta Wing X-Fighter 420 edition. Oh, that sounds like somebody's Xbox gamer tag. A Delta Wing X-Fighter 420XX. Let's see. Our periapse is coming down, but that's fine. If this is going to take us that long, I would much rather risk a fireball than do this 10 times, because fuck that. Are we almost back into space, by the way? Almost. I'm going to keep burning until we get, or releasing, whatever, until we get into space. And then we'll time accelerate until we get to the apoapse, and then I'll bring our periapse down to about 75,000. Go, Bodie McMoonface. What a stupid name. But it made Sam happy, so that's all that really matters. 120,000. Almost there. About 20 more seconds, approximately. I can't really do anything but time accelerate at this point. We're just hearing an obnoxious blowing of sound. Compressed gas of obnoxiousness. We're in space. Cool. Let's get out of this crappy time acceleration. Flip our happy ass around. We're getting a real close-up of the ocean right now. And now of the inside of the Earth. Okay, so I want to bring our periapse down to like 75,000. Almost. Fuck it, we'll bring it down to 70. We'll definitely make sure this thing hits the ground. And golden. Now, while this thing's blazing, so will I. Wrong button. Let's get our happy ass over there, and whoa-bam, we're within the atmosphere. Hopefully you survive, rocket. You are going 8,000 meters per second, which is the fastest I believe I've ever re-entered in RSS so far. At least with just a heat shield. Time to smoke another bow. Blaze it indeed. Now, we're probably not going to make 2K science by the end of the stream unless I start working on the tourist rocket again. So, we should probably mess around with that thing. It'd be cool if we could get a single-staged orbit tourist rocket and also have it bring itself back down. We now have the code to put it up and bring it down just fine. So, we could have some fun. Time to smoke another bowl. Not that I haven't been having fun anyways. Be right back. Like, imagine if we could make a BFR knockoff and move from place to place on the planet like they want you to eventually in SpaceX. Alright. Time accelerate just a hair. Can I slow us down? Not yet. Well, we're definitely going to see if this works, because I can't slow us down, and we are gaining quite a bit of speed. Trying my best, but it keeps accelerating. Oh yeah, I'm having fun, Primordialism, because I'm just not setting any goals. I'm just doing random shit. If something starts to severely fuck up, I'm going to be like, alright, well, I'm not going to be doing that. The SpaceX thing was starting to piss me off because we physically couldn't do anything real life. The game kept having those stupid hurdles. Goodness me. I apologize. That one has officially got my allergies pissed off at me. Coming on down through the atmosphere. We're slowly decelerating. We still have 10,000 meters to drop, so we're gonna start getting more drag. God damn. All good. Try to bring this speed down as fast as physically possible. The more we release right now, the better. Periaps is still very far away. How fast is that coming? Nice! Oh, but we're bringing it down even further. Okay, stop. Stop in the name of love. Before I cough out my heart. God damn it. Oh, it looks pretty up there. So pretty. Oh, that's kind of weird. Is that like the LED window from the lander hub? I didn't know it had a window. Yeah, that's definitely a window. Coming on down. What is our apoapse at now? Hell yeah, it keeps dropping. And we still have a while until we hit that. It keeps dropping too. We are gonna land. Let's do this. The fire has started. Lung would have made a better rhyme. Well, I mean, the whole song is Before You Break My Heart. Huzzah! Camera angle change. We are officially coming down. I hope these guys survive. Fireworks indeed. Come on, come on, come on. Our G-force isn't that insane right now, but our heat buildup is. Let's see what happens. What is our orbited speed? Yeah, our orbiting speed is still 7,700. Come on down, surface speed, please. Because our altitude is definitely coming down. Holds weed gently. Stop in the name of love. Hello, Nanya. Welcome back. I'm glad I just stopped coughing my face off so I can actually talk. Hopefully you've been doing well. I have to take a swig of water. My phone's about to die. It was buzzing at me. Alright, cool. Are we gonna survive this? It looks like it, but we have a weird little wiggle wobble coming on now. But our speed's coming down nicely. Oh, you've been really busy working? All good. Well, I'm glad to have you back. We're just messing around tonight. Oh, shit, something's finally starting to overheat. What is it? Is it the tank or is it... Yeah, I think it's the fuel tank. Oh, are we gonna flip? We're gonna flip. How are we gonna flip? Okay, good. I was like, it's not aerodynamically stable that way. Oh shit, I would not want to be in that cockpit right now. Jebediah is probably shitting his pants. Slowly but surely we're getting this G-force to go up. We're gonna slow down. You just got done smoking a bowl and saw I was streaming? Well, cool. I just finished smoking a bowl as well. I just mentioned that, but hey. Repetition's the only thing I'm good at, as I try to fight off another cough. 5,500. Indeed they have. I have some white wine and some cheese. Some good weed. Right now my allergies are driving me nuts, and the weed just annihilated me. $4,200. 420 times 10, yo. Alright. It seems like it's slowly pulling it back in line. $2,900. 2,500. Yeah, we're slowing down good, and our G-force is starting to come down. Nice. I'll take it. Now hopefully this thing will actually survive. I guess it really doesn't matter. Hey, look, finally able to stabilize this thing back out. Jebediah is still trying, even though he's dancing. Both Bob and Jebediah are dancing. They can't even see each other, and they are on the same page. You had some really bomb UK cheese once? Nice. Yeah, I just got mine from, oh, crap. Some dealer my friend knows. Coming on down. We'll probably get rid of... Wow, it only used 10 heat shield. Whoa. Okay. Just waiting. Ta-da! And we're alive! And going way too fast. Can't get rid of that. Well, we're going 13 now. Oh, well, this is gonna be interesting. I'm glad the things that are gonna blow up are the things on the ground. Alright. Everyone ready for a rough landing? Brace! 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 3. No, not at all. 3, 2, 1. Whew! Splash, 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 splash. Water Humper 2000. Well, they survived. Alright. Now, is anything happy? Like, do they want to give us science at all, or... Can't be done right now. Collect impact. I can't. I didn't think so, because it's in the water. Fuck you! I should have looked into that. Observe. I could have circularized the orbit and then brought it down on the land, but it's fine. Can I get anything off of this? Pretty much no. Well, at least we know we survived. We can possibly do it, and I'm not going to ruin my reputation and waste a shitload of money. So let's go back to vehicle assembly. Go for it, Tori. You're going to play some KSP tonight? Nice. And I agree with Primordialism. Jump in the Discord. I'll be in there tonight, and so will he. Get rid of some of the heat shield ablator for the next launch. So less math equals less, or more delta V equals 1. Yep, indeed. I can probably get about 1,000 of that taken off if I'm being honest. Even if I come in really hot, we should be perfectly fine. With only 100 left. I don't think I can, yeah, I can't get lower than 100, so 115 it is. A lot less mass now. With this amazing rocket, I think, look at the tiny Kerbal working on it. That's awesome. I think we should step it up a notch and be stupid. No, I shouldn't keep working on this. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. Alright, create new. Out of curiosity, can I put the boat stuff in here? And if I can I put people on the boat? Like, can I build a boat vertically? Water jet head. Is it in structural? Yes. Okay. So let's grab a small horse. I can. Oh, now I'm wanting to do some weird shit. How could we do this? I'll be in Discord the moment I am done streaming, pretty much. And the Discord link is in the description. Modern hull short. What? Let's go for a modern hull big. Chances of me being able to get this thing off the ground are 0. But it's fine. Let's grab these. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take some massive fuel tanks. Oh, how in the ever-loving hell are we gonna get this thing to land itself? Shit. Shit. That's kind of important. Flying is no problem. We'll work on landing it later. That's a terrible thing to say. That is the worst thing in the world to say, but it's fine. We'll go for plain white cylinder. We want the diameters to be pretty big. Perfect. I'll take 5 meters. And now let's get the length up. That works for me. Falcon 9 that bitch into the water. That is a good idea. That is a damn good idea. I think that might be the only way we can land this, because screw trying to put parachutes on it. Actually, I don't really need that. Could I put a giant nose cone? Well, besides the obvious penis joke that I can make immediately. And a very tiny penis at that. We need a smaller nose cone. I guess we should go for procedural and just make it, because I don't know. Is there one that kind of matches that doesn't look like a giant chode? That actually is perfect. I'll take it. Now let's go for big ass engines. There we go. And now, will it let me do this? It has a piece there, but no, it won't. Okay. Mushroom chode say what? Well, first things first, let's fill this all with fuel, because we're gonna make like 100 million ton vehicle get off the ground. Alright, how much does that weigh? 800 tons, actually. It's not that bad. You were on the phone with a client and almost cracked up when I made the chode joke. Well, I'm sorry about that. That's kind of funny, though. Maybe I could just... Let's do individuals, not threes. Oh, shit. Well, that one's a little off. There we go. Grab you. That's not what I intended to do. I meant to literally grab you, not to copy you. I was holding Alt on accident. Okay. That doesn't look bad, but I have a feeling that's not going to decouple properly. Let's just claim that it will. And then put this down right there. Nice. Now the possibility of this thing getting off the ground, I'm going to say pretty much none. Let's see. I could do the math, actually, because we have 20,000, 40,000, 80,000 kilonewtons of thrust. Yep, we're overweight. I believe we're overweight by like 116 tons. Doing rough calculations. Though that's also stoner calculations, so they're probably way wrong. Well, how could we fix this? Do we have engines that put out more thrust than the 20K? I think we do. We do, the quad emus, but they only have one ignition. That's kind of a problem when you have, you know, this. Crossfeed's not really important. I wonder, do I have fuel hoses? I legitimately don't think I do. I don't. I have crossfeed going out, but I don't have crossfeed going in. Well, there's going to be a problem right there. I physically can't make this thing work unless they're touching it. Is this the Delta Wing X Fighter 420 edition? I guess, if we can make it to work. Make it to work, good job. We'll call it, sure. This is never gonna be something I remember. What is it? Okay, no. X, there we go. Do I have to put like the underscores in there too? There we go. Oh, good. So dumb. So fucking dumb. Let me Control Z that. You don't have to underscore spaces. Oh, I know spaces are allowed, Primordialism. That's part of the joke. It's like the 14-year-old Xbox Live gamer tag. Let's see here. I hit Control Z a bunch of times ago, but apparently it didn't work. Third time's the charm? Fourth time's the charm? I guess we didn't really make that much progress with it, but it's kind of obnoxious that I have to literally build the whole thing. Okay, whatever. Open superstructure middle. Why is that at an angle? Weird. Grab whole long. Works for me. Now, can I take these big ass engines, please? I can. So it doesn't seem to like it. Oh, is it supposed to be the large X, small X, large X? I couldn't remember. I was never one of those people. Let me grab... In fearing of sounding like a PC master race asshole, I've always kind of had a PC, so I never had a console, minus a PS2. Is there anything that I can physically attach? We need fuel rails. Let me save it. Let me leave. Do we have enough science for fuel rails? I'm sure we don't. We might need to do an automated tourist flight again. It'd be great if we could actually get, you know, large amounts of tourists. Hey, Primordialism, do you know of a... Just reload... It's fine. I know I deleted the part, but usually you can Control Z out of deleting a part, but it wouldn't let me. And it doesn't bug me that much because I still needed fuel lines regardless. I'd have to rebuild it. Do you know of a mod, by any chance, that allows you to increase the number of Kerbals you get in tourism? Because this is kind of ridiculous. The 5, 5, 4, 4, 4. Like, what? Could we get 20? 30? Because it would be legit awesome if we could get tourism rockets that are like 400 Kerbals and we just do some ridiculous shit. Wait, you missed something? I missed what? Huh? I'm good. I moved out of there for a reason. I wanted to possibly get more tourism if we need the money, and we do. And then also look, see if I can get fuel lines. You can edit the tourism contracts? What? Is that a thing? Oh, but okay. I was so confused. I was like, can I right click on it? Can I so it's not something I can easily do here. Okay. Man, you baffled me there. I was like, am I stupid? I was looking around for another button. Just look. Nope. Go back to research and development. We need to find fuel lines. I assume it'd have something to do with the fuel systems. No. Advanced Metalworks. It's all great and all, but that's not at all what I want. More capsules. All some amazing shit, but still not what I want. I wonder if they have them. They've got to have fuel rails in here somewhere. I mean, I'm sure we don't have the science for it. It's just baffling me that it's not on one of these lower level ones. You want to see a 1,000-passenger Minmus bus? Well, there's no Minmus in this version. I don't know if you've ever seen it. In fact, I haven't looked at it in a while, but I'll show everybody again. We have real solar system installed, and a lot more than that. So there is Earth, that everyone is familiar with. There is the moon, which most people are familiar with. And then we have all of the other lovely planets, like Mars. And its moon, Phobos, and Deimos. Then Jupiter. Oh man, Jupiter looks like amazingness. We've got some pretty cool things in here. Let's move on to the next. Saturn! Oh, there's min-mass, if that's what you were talking about. Moon of Saturn. Uranus. We could always put some people on Uranus. Just shove them right up Uranus. And, ooh! Oh my god, I've never been able to see it. That's the other planets. Oh, that's a star. I somehow discovered one of the other planets, I think. Unless that was... No. That must have been a moon. Wolf 1060... Weird. All of our extra suns that we can go explore to. Interesting. I'm just tabbing through these to see so many suns and no daughters. I feel like that's some form of riddle that needs to be wrote, whatever. Come on back. That was weird. Looked like everything was in water. Still can't find fuel rails with my little distraction done. Oh yeah, I know. I have to zoom way, 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 way out. I've seen them. Coming on back in here. Yeah, I've got Constellations installed. I've seen them all. Where is our lovely fuel lines? Obviously, they wouldn't be in the things we already have unlocked, so I need to stop looking there. Oh, what is that? Dual technique? No. That's science stuff. It would be up here in fuel. I can't seem to find it. No. I've had a Discord for a long time. Be careful, because I do ban people out of it. Be a calm, chillaxed person, and don't spam the hell out of it. Try to listen as much as you talk. That's a good way of putting it. Still can't seem to find the fuel. I don't know where the hell it would be. I doubt it'd be in aerospace. Though it'd be awesome to get to that level of aerospace eventually. The only way we could possibly make a craft like that work is if we had the fuel lines, and I don't think I can find them, which sucks. Turboprop. Lift fan. Oh, that's cool. Alright, well, we need more science if we're going to do the 2K thing, but, fuck it, let's do one more tourism rocket just so I can smoke a bowl, because it's literally the Smome rocket, the Smome mobile. What did I just do? I am so sorry, and I just fucked up my reputation there. I accepted a thing that I definitely should not have accepted. We have 14 tourism nodes, supposedly. 1, 6, 11, 15, 19, 23, 29, 34, oh man, thank you very much, 37, 39, 40, we're gonna have 47 people in here. Oh, that's so good. I think we've almost filled the rocket. The first time ever, I think we've almost filled the rocket. Slowly but surely. Yep. Should we continue with this or wait until we get the fuel lines? I think we have to wait until we get the fuel lines because there's no way I can force this thing to work as far as I'm aware. Let me get... I'll try. We'll do one heroic attempt just to see if we can get it off the launch pad. If not, then we're just gonna go for a tourism flight because we have all the tourists ready and waiting. Where is the procedural tank? There it is. Let's do this to plain white. Let's make it 5 meters in diameter. And then let's strut the hell out of it first. Did that work? That works for me. Okay. Oh, it's Alt. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Can I rotate that? Ooh. There we go. Nope. Nope, again. Yes. Slowly but surely. Now, let's put the engines on here. I don't know why I did that. I guess for support more than anything else. The MOAs we can't use, or the emus we can't use, but we can use these. There's only 2 ignitions on them. Damn it, I just realized that. And there's nothing with the same amount of thrust that, okay, well. Never mind on those. Well, we can safely say that's not going to be a possibility. Can I... No, that's the max. We can't get that diameter up. I didn't think so. Well, that's a little absurd. Is that a boat? Yes, it is, Toka. I'm glad you are able to see that. If I'm gonna break it, I'm gonna really break it. Okay. Strut the ever-loving hell out of this. That did not work. Let's repeat that on this side. Hopefully it will strut on the bottom as well. It did. Now let's try to repeat this on the top. Like so. Oh, this is gonna be absurd. Which is the best part about it. Okay, let's fill this with liquid methane. Liquid methane. And it's already filled with liquid methane. 764 tons. That's not going to be able to get it off the ground. What if we bring the utilization down on... There's no way of doing that. Well, that sucks. I guess I'll just manually bring it down. There we go. Now how much does it weigh? 400. No, we're getting close. There's no fuel in these. There's no fuel. Okay, well, let's bring this down maybe 2/3. All right. 420. Gotta love the 420, but I don't think that's gonna work. I think. Oh, maybe. You know what? This is a bad idea again, but everything about this is a bad idea, so who cares? What if I take something like this? No. I was hoping we could put some other engines on here to make it work, but there's really no way of doing that. This is going to be absurd. Hello, Rage Muffin. Let's see if I can just bring this down to half then, and we'll bring some of the fuel out of the nose. Let's wait now. That's good enough. Let's see if we can put somebody on here. Command, is there a bridge? There's a submarine tower. How the fuck? I don't think that's correct. Okay. Structural... Or maybe utility? Nope. Logistics? Nope. Definitely gonna be in structural, then I'm just gonna have to find it. Carrier main hull? Nope. What does the bridge look like? I've never actually tried to build a boat properly, so I have no idea if there is a bridge or not. I assume there is. I'm not seeing one. At least nothing that looks obvious like it. Alright, well then, at that point, can I put a cockpit on the front? No. I was hoping, because it would be just absurd enough that it'd be awesome. Okay, can I put this on the front and the center then? No, it does not like that either. Man, it doesn't like this on anything. The only one that... I mean, maybe that would work? That'd be absurd. Everything here is absurd, but it's the only way I can get it to actually show up on the surface. It's not on it. Damn you! Yeah, I'd have to put some form of fuel tank to get it to work. Okay, fine. I'll play this your way. Let's put a fuel tank right smack in the center. Bring it up, bring the length down. Let's turn it into a cone and have the back side at 0, or the front side at like 2, and that's... Doesn't seem like exactly the way I want it to work, but it's fine. I'll rotate it and make it work. Let's grab this. Can I get you to attach to this, or are you gonna hate me? You're gonna hate me. I didn't think I could make that work. Shift. Nope, not e- Oh my god. Yes! How? Don't ask me, but I got it. Oh, good idea. Radial decoupler to attach the cockpit. And that's a good way I could bail, too. I was trying to actually connect it to the main structure, but that's actually a better idea. We'll set it up to where we can bail from it. Worst case scenario, we'll have like a missile launch system for our cockpit. Okay, let's see here. We'd want just some form of small booster. I could probably do this fuck it, we'll do it manually. Oh, you're making me do some weird shit now. I shouldn't be focusing on this, but it's gonna be so awesome. Okay. I know it looks absurd. Give me a second. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, it's upside down. That's not what I was expecting. That totally broke my brain there for a second. Length up about 1 or so. And now let's get some nice wings in here. Say tail fin. And we'll get some nice big ass wings in here. Should we swept wing? I think there's an actual giant wing, right? Hell yeah, there is. That's too big. Is there anything that's like that but smaller? I don't think so, and I'm not gonna make an airplane that big. Ooh, but that's not too shabby. Oh, and I need propulsion, so I guess I can take that off. Let's say something absurdly powerful so that we can get the hell out of Dodge if we need to, and possibly something with multiple ignitions. The quad penguin. Yeah, that'd be perfect right there. The MOA. I think the MOA is about the right size. It is. How much does the MOA produce? 960. I think 960 is good for basically a slow me the fuck down craft. Scale it up. Oh my god, that's a little high. Scale that back down and to like 150. This looks absurd. I need to replace the cockpit. There's no way I can keep that ridiculousness. It is an airplane, so maybe we should go for like a cargo, or yeah. We'll just build a 747 on top of the thing. Let's see here. Anything that looks reasonable. This would match the dopiness. Can I scale it up? I can't scale it up. Okay. A business cockpit. Business liner. Caged inline cockpit. Nah. Commercial. That doesn't look bad. It still looks dopey as fuck, but it's okay. Bring that up to 50, and now we need to have some form of control. What am I doing? This is absurd. I think I have spoilers. Got wing connector. Oops. Did they change them all? Or are they now spoilers instead of the elevons or whatevers? Yes, I think so. But I have to double check on that. Look through it, find anything. Nope, there they are. Oh, it doesn't like me right now. Can I move my camera? Not at all. It does not like me. Oh, you fuck. Come back to me. Thank you. Can I get those to work? Is that on it? Oh, man. That's a miracle. Alright, let's see if I can do that 3 more times. It's a fucking miracle. Now over here, I couldn't have duplicated. Oh, but I could duplicate the wing. Okay, well that's gonna be what happens here because fuck a whole bunch of that shit. Oh, it's gonna be backwards, isn't it? Yep, they're upside down. And good job on wing placement. Shit. Perspective is a little off there. Alright, these things I need to move out. Oh, these are not going to work well. Oh, we have gimbal. What the fuck am I doing? Who cares? We have gimbal from a rocket engine, and it's technically just to slow us down. All these things are going to do are add extra control, though we don't necessarily need. We have like 15 degrees of gimbal on this thing, don't we? I feel so dumb. Engines, MOA, gimbal, where's... We have 5 degrees. Okay, so it's not quite as much, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't think I'm gonna need any control surfaces. Famous last words. That looks absurd. Is that good? That's good. Okay. Now, with the ridiculousness that we have up here, let's strut it up real quick. We're turning RSS into real Kerbal. Get from you to you. Flip on over. We don't want this thing flopping all around. Looks funky as shit. Hell yeah, it does. It'll look even dumber if we can get this thing off the ground. No, that's exactly backwards. It expects me to get that off the ground with the tiny engine. Nope. Close, but no cigar. Okay, how much does this weigh? That's fine until I fill this with the amount of fuel it needs. It still looks okay. Let's see if we can get this monstrosity off the ground. Save. Delta Wing X Fighter 420 remote control. It has it right here. What? Oh, is there nobody in? Oh, there's no one in it. Jump in, Jebediah. Oh, God. Come on, come on, come on. It's loading up surprisingly quick for the weirdness that this is. Really? It loaded just fine. Okay. Go for it, Jeb. Holy fuck, does it have enough? Okay, so my math was way off. Well, we can get a spaceship or get a... Wow. Hold on, revert flight. There's... Wow. We can get this thing into space. Let's add a... If we're pulling, like, 13 G's? Let's fill this motherfucker with fuel. That's insane. I don't know which one it wants me to use, but it's fine. I don't care. That's hilarious. Okay, so now we weigh 900 tons, and I doubt that's even gonna touch it. Save, launch. Holy crap. That was amazing. Let's fill it with fuel and see if it still pulls like 6 G's on acceleration. If it does, then, oh man. That was a little bit of a thump. 3, 2, 1. Close. Okay, it pulls like 4 G's. I can't believe this works. We are flying a spaceship. A literal spaceship. Oh, it's so dumb and so amazing at the same time. We are burning through the fuel at an absurd rate, so that's... Oh, what? Why is it so low? It's really low on the bottom. Interesting. We're still burning through fuel at an absurd rate. But that's hilarious. We have very little control over it, though. It does not like the gravity turn. Oh shit, we're pulling like 5 G's of acceleration. I can't physically okay, so we need to make this bigger. Needs more fuel? Well, guess what, Toka? We're about to double the size of this thing. Let's see right here. Scale 2. Scale 2. And scale 2. Sweet. That no longer works. Everything else? Okay. Let's go to outside and move this thing up a little bit. You think it's big enough? I think it's big enough. It's gonna be absurd. There's no way it can still get off. How much does it weigh? 6,400 tons. Holy bejesus. There's no way this thing can get off the ground anymore. I would have to take something like so. Well, I'm just amazing at placing these things, aren't I? This is still not going to get off the ground. You're heading home. You'll stop by as soon as you get there. All good. You are indeed risking frying a breaker with all 59 bulbs on a single circuit. Holy bejesus. Alright, well, test 3, 2, 1. No. Okay, so now we have reached the limit. We have pushed the world too far. Oh my god, we are actually taking off. We have not pushed the world too far. How is this thing still flying? I'm amazed. Needs more solid rocket boosters? Yeah. These spacey Merlins are fucking pure power, apparently. Huh. Alright, well, let's keep on going. I'm curious to see what happens if, like, how far it gets and everything else. If nothing else, we could get a giant boat into the water now. Holy crap, we have a flying ship. So weird. It's so strange. $52,000. It's taken forever to accelerate. But that's really just the amount of fuel it's using. Or the amount of fuel it has versus the amount it's using. Eventually we'll pull that 510 Gs again. And actually much higher. Because we have even more engines. It's crazy how much fuel weight there is. If we could figure out a way of getting this thing in and out of orbit easily, we could have, like, Battlestar Galactica type stuff going. It's so Kerbal. It is. It really is. I've never seen Battlestar Galactica, but I've always seen the posters with, like, the big ships and stuff. Like, I could have gone to Stargate, because that's the one I've actually seen and watched. Or Star Wars, even, that has big ships. Interesting. Oh, we should have started a gravity turn a long time ago. It's a lot more controllable now. Recreate the USS Constitution from Fallout 4 at some point. I've never played Fallout. I've heard they're amazing fucking games, but I could look into it. Pulling too many G's again. And we're gonna have to cut off the first two engines here in a second. I need to set those to an action group because I'm gonna make this thing spin out like a motherfucker. I guess it doesn't matter if we reach space. I can just use the acceleration. What a weird thing to be doing. You just realized the altitude? Yup. If we were trying to get it to orbit, and I don't think that's possible, it would be a long ass time. Rotate the other way so we can see this amazingness in its natural habitat. We're almost out of fuel, and we're not even close to being into space. Well, I mean, we're in space, but not even close to getting into orbit. But we definitely got a spaceship. Damn. Got close, about halfway. Goodbye, everybody. Or do I not have fuel? I don't have fuel. Oh, this is gonna be fun. How in the hell? Oh no, I'm on the wrong ship. I was so confused. You have no idea. Flip your happy ass around. How many ignitions of this do I have? I have quite a few. Oh, I wonder how the hell we're going to be able to get this thing to come back in. I guess we should go prograde. If we're going to fly back in... Oh, this is going to be interesting. Wow, it's a really good space plane. It has so much good so much SAS. It's damn good. There's no way we're going to be able to re-enter, right? It's at 30... It's... Okay. Well, we're going to definitely land somewhere in Africa. Want to go plant a flag? Where's the giant ship that we put into orbit? Is it gonna kill somebody with a tidal wave soon? You need to run some liquid hydrogen engines? Indeed, I just don't have them. Alright, now we're in the atmosphere. Shall we survive? Probably not. Let's colonize Africa? Are you the British? The fuck's wrong with you? I'm just messing with you, Toka. Let's see here. Coming in pretty damn fast. Honestly, I think it'd be better to slow down. The right amount of science and shitty comedy? Oh, the Cloverfield paradox. Okay. I was so confused what you're talking about. I was like, I'm not that scientific, but I'll take the compliment on the shitty comedy. Welcome back, Buckwild. Okay, cool. So I can pull up a little bit. Oh no, vapor in the fuel lines, and I have no ability to gimbal. Well, fight it! Fight it! Oh damn, we were coming in hot. There's no way. I can't pull up. Pull up! Alright. So we definitely need to have some form of control because I couldn't. If I completely burned in the opposite direction, it would have worked. But nah. We'll go back to vehicle simulator. What are we doing with this stream? There was no time to suicide burn. I couldn't do it. There was vapor in the fuel lines. This is a $3 million project. Holy shit. That's a no on the should we be doing this often. Okay, let's see. Liquid hydrogen. Do we have anything from SpaceX that's liquid hydrogen right now? I don't think so. Not the big output engines. Methane and oxygen. That's what I thought. Kerosene and oxygen. I think kerosene and oxygen would be my best bet. Methane and oxygen. The only other thing that we have that's hydrogen and oxygen. Nope, that's kerosene. Shit. I guess I could do it with these. They're hydrogen, right? They are. Alright. Let's see how hard this will be. Give me a moment, because this always takes a second. Not necessarily for me to get it like all perfect and all that shit. I don't really care. I just want to get it good enough that we can fit 8 engines on here. Well, that's not where that was supposed to go, but I'm glad that it attaches. And that's why I needed to be a little bit better with it. Alright. Like so. We'll just move them all out a little bit. Is that good enough? How many engines? That's 7. Good job. I should have been able to fit another one in there. Shit. There's just no way, even if I put 8 of them on there, they only produce 750. Okay. It's just not even remotely close. We'd have to have so many rockets. Out of curiosity. Sound like a cow. Let's get rid of this. Hello, Ruben. I wish there was a way for me to get my camera angle to move in and out. Like, I can't see what I need to see here. But it's fine. Let's take this. Is that within the... Yeah, that is. Such a bad idea. Gonna take so long to do. And I don't know if there's a way to grab objects and move them manually. Like, if I could select 4 of those and copy and move them. I don't know if that's possible. In Google SketchUp, it would be easy, but this is not a 3D modeling program. This is a game. I feel like I'm slowly coming in with these. Nope. Okay. Jesus, the fucking probe, not the damn rocket. This will likely have no lift or control that easy. I'm curious to see what would happen. That's why I'm kind of continuing with it. It's gonna take fucking forever to put all the engines on, though. That's the worst part here, is that I have to manually do this. Oh, that's absurd. I can't really move that into a better place. How many more? This is like an absurd level of engines. It's insane. Can I just... I feel like that's going at it. That's definitely going at an angle. I love how it did that. Physics is about to fuck the thing. Oh, I'm sure. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get this to be even or anything. I'm gonna start to mass copy and paste and hope that it looks good enough. I'm gonna try to be as fast as physically possible here because I'm getting bored already. It doesn't seem to want it to go there. This is gonna look like shit, but who cares? As long as it doesn't take me 30 minutes to carefully place these in grids. It'll drive my OCD nuts, but fuck. I don't care. I'm not gonna sit here for 20 minutes as I very, very slowly and methodically put these in grid lines. Oh my god, this is gonna be redonkulous. I mean, what gave you that idea? This one's too far out. This isn't me just being picky that they're interlacing, and I don't think this rocket's gonna work very well if every engine is interlaced with another. Oh, it'll be a miracle if I can get all these on there. Come on. First significant misclick. That one on the far outside I'm gonna have to mess with. Oh my god, this is redonkulous. And I'm missing a row. I didn't even realize how far I could go out. This is absurd. Alright. Welcome to the end of the stream as I break everything. There's no way this thing's gonna take off properly and work. And talk about the amount of thrust to weight that I may or may not have. Somehow I'm still fitting engines in there. That's good enough for me. Now let's do the last little bit. Holy crapper. So we may or may not be able to get off the ground. Let's get rid of that. Let me take this off for just a second as the game freaks the fuck out, going, "What are you doing?" It's perfectly fine. I'm rational still, trust me. I need some form of structure. I think I used the medium modern stern. Or the medium hull, whatever it was. Medium modern hull. That's way too big. Still way too big. Which one did I grab? Small modern hull. I guess I used a small modern hull and then I upped it. That's exactly what I did. Okay. Liquid hydrogen. Remove all tanks. Liquid hydrogen. And zoom way the fuck down. Remove all tanks. Liquid hydrogen. How much does this thing weigh? 4,525 tons. What up, fun bun? Save. Shit. I think it has my staging backwards. Oh my god, look at all these engines. Welcome to the end of Kerbal Space Program as we know it. It doesn't like that very much. It really didn't like that very much. Okay. Yeah, let's reset that, thankfully. And it reset it ooh, thank you for that one. Save, and what the hell's gonna happen with this? You can do it! Why, thank you, Scotty. As we're just doing some really weird shit. It's probably gonna blow up immediately, considering it's like 4,000 tons. And it's slamming down like 200 rocket engines. Oh, here it is. It's alive. Oh shit. Oh, it's backwards. What? No, my brain's broken. Let's see if I can get this to work. I'm glad it's semi-stable. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move everything else up above it. Kind of ironic. And now I can actually move this one. Okay, now let's see if this works. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, it's getting off the ground. Physics is gonna break. It's flying! And it started a fireball from below. Holy hell. This is amazing. How much fuel do we have? I didn't realize these all have reaction wheels in them too. It fucking flies. Look at all those engines. Woo! i7, 10 years old i7 for the win. It is glitching like hell, but it's definitely running. The launch pad broke because Jeb farted. I told you, holy crap. I know, it's crazy. Holy shit. And we're pulling a G of acceleration. He keeps overcompensating just a little bit, wobbling back and forth. I can't believe this thing's working. How many reignitions? So there's no reignitions on vector engines. Are we gonna be able to get a space, like a ship in space, a literal spaceship? That would be awesome. Like, not just barely in space, I mean in space. As our fuel goes out, we're gonna, like, holy crap. Well, you got a 4 on your AP English mock from January? Nice. That's fucking awesome, man. That's what I got on my computer science AP exam. A 4 is damn good. A 5 is, like, outstanding. That's your OWLs there. Landed on a Titan lake? That I can't do. Slowly our G-force is coming up. I can't believe that worked. Like, it had the perfect amount of thrust to weight. I can't believe that worked. We're almost about halfway to our gravity turn point if we're gonna do it like we normally do. This is crazy. Can't wait to see what happens when our fuel gets really low. The G-force we're about to start pulling. All of these have liquid hydrogen in them, right? I didn't accidentally forget one. No, it's all liquid hydrogen. Sweet. This is really lagging indeed. I'm not dropping many frames. I've only dropped 300 frames, which is like 5 seconds worth. But the game itself is indeed lagging. It does not like this craft. I want to see if we can get it in space though. We'll start our lovely little gravity turn. Where is the fuel? It's inside the giant craft. I don't think we're going to be able to get up into space. It's insane. Like, there's an insane amount of fuel here, but I don't think we have enough thrust to wait. Nothing about this is little, indeed. Slowly but surely. The gravity turn's working. We're not even at 2 G's of acceleration yet. That's where the problem's coming. We're taking so long fighting gravity that we're probably not going to make as much progress as we did last time. You're a believer. Come on. It took me a second to decipher that, but that's pretty funny. Keep on rolling. I do believe this deserves a fucking bowl. I'm gonna smoke a bowl of weed right after we get this thing up into space. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get to space, but we're not gonna get in orbit. We've just now got to 2 G's of acceleration. Imagine if we made a single stage to orbit tanker ship. That would be awesome, but there's no way. We just don't have enough thrust to wait. Come on, come on. Maintain that 2 G's of acceleration. It actually flies damn well. Hell yeah, it does. I mean, if, in all honesty, it's shaped like a giant rocket, even though it's a ship. Keep on flying it over. We still have a lot of fuel, but I don't feel like we're gonna be able to get it. And the time it's taking is redonkulous. We've now pretty much got orbit. From this speed and this angle, we've pretty much got, or not orbit, we pretty much got space. So no matter what, we've got a spaceship. I'm excited just the fact that we could do that. It's insane. Imagine if we could get some stupid powerful rockets. I don't know how we could make them run off of it, but like a million electric engines on here or something. There's no way physics would hang that. But it would just be legit. Trying to get an electric version of this to run, be like a... Whoa, that's crazy looking colors. Technicolor there for a second. It'd be like an actual spaceship from like Stargate or SG-1 is still Stargate. Stargate or Battleship Galactica or Battlestar Galactica, whatever that is, and all the other ones. Because if you're being honest, they look like giant Navy vessels when you start to get to massive interstellar ships that look like that. They don't look like rockets anymore. So it'd be fucking legit if we could make a spaceship, like a literal ship, be a spaceship that could hold like 100 people. You could probably make an electric modeled engine. That would be legit. Could you make an electric engine that goes in the last tier of my science or something so that we could potentially do that? It's up to you. I mean, if it's charge and Xeon, I can put Xeon in one of these giant canisters. But that'd be a great option, and especially if I had to work towards it. I don't want it to be just something I can immediately get. I want it to be like a 5,000 science, like, stupid thing that we could get eventually. Be like, hey, look at this. We're finally ready for going to other planets. We have a fucking spaceship. There's no way to properly describe it. It's just gonna be awesome. We still have quite a bit of fuel. Let's keep going. By the way, is the printing done? No! It's still going to be going on for a long time, but it's about 2/3 the way through the part that I had to restart 48 hours ago or so. It'll be done by tomorrow afternoon, and then I'll start even more parts. We have a lot of printing to do. We're almost in space, so let's start bringing that throttle back up. Unfortunately, it's almost the exact same. So close. Man, look at all those engines. Can I throttle them down just to see them better? Look how legit that is. I do believe we have some form of flying spaceship here. Now, we have no landing wheels on our space plane. How the fuck was I expecting to land our space plane? Okay. You're gonna probably be like, what are you doing? We're not at all gonna get to space. So instead, if I bring these down to like 5%, how long would it take for us to actually hit the ground? Probably a long ass time, and I don't think we'll be able to get there. When commercial spacecraft become a thing, do you think they'll become spacecraft or personal astronaut vehicles? I have no idea. There's no way I'm going to be able to bring it down. Darn. Well, then at least we can slow our happy ass down. Crank it on up. Maybe a giant boat will now be in the water somewhere. Hello, Wheatley. Slower on down. Down to 1,800 meters per second. Wow, we actually do have enough fuel. No, we don't. I'd have to shut them off and turn them back on, and there's no way to do that. That sucks. Well, let's keep slowing our happy ass back down then. All good. See you later. I kind of want to be a part of that one. Okay, cool. That was going to be dangerous. Alright, so what is my apps? We're way out there, and if I could retrograde it into the water, maybe. Oh, that's going to be interesting to see if we could do. Okay, let's go prograde. We're only 1,400 meters per second. Oh, actually, we can't. We can't turn off this engine. Oh, this is going to be interesting, to say the least. Okay, so let's retrograde. Let's see if I can somehow bring this thing down. I love how roll works. That's retrograde, but we actually want to be... retrograding like that, almost. Nope, we still have too high of a vertical speed. Okay, so we want to retrograde up here. Slow our happy ass down as we're coming into the... fuck it. Time to smoke, indeed. Good thing this Titanic didn't hit an asteroid. That's perfect. Alright, let's keep it coming on down. Really low throttle. On purpose. All bueno here. Keep it steady. Discord went from 9 to 11 people. Woot, nice. Slowly but surely it'll grow. Nope, that's not what I want. If I could pull up, please. Oh, I'm losing control. Oh. Nope, still losing control. Pull up, you bastard. Nope. Well, I'm fucked. You, sir, are dead again. Roll. Use it to your benefit. Slow us down with the rolls. A real life example of it. Death spiral it. Oh, they died. We got it down to 199 meters per second, but that's still way too fast to hit the water. Alrighty, well, I think I'm gonna call it 650. Wait, what? Oh yeah, my subs. Yeah, they're up and down all the time. But I think I'm gonna call it quits here. We've had fun with this stream, and I don't think I can top it with a flying spaceship. So I think I'm gonna call it quits here. This has been amazing, I have to admit. This was interesting. I could smoke one more time. Nah. I think I'll smoke in Discord. If anyone wants to continue hanging out, please join the Discord. Other than that, I think I'm going to call it quits for the night. 3.5 hours is a reasonable stream. I can't believe this thing flew, but it's amazing. Let's save it, and on to the stream tomorrow. You got to run? Alright, see you later. I have to run too. See you tomorrow.